You want to know a truth about Aquarius? An Aquarius would sign up to the job that allows them not to ever have a job. Where do I sign? That's an Aquarius. Now I know an Aries energy would immediately, with a masculine energy, say, "No, man, those are just lazy people." And ooh, don't tell the Aquarius that they're lazy. I don't like being told that they're lazy. Nigga, you don't know my life. You don't know how I feel, Earth. I have a suspicion in how I read the Aquarius energy that I feel like if you're born Aquarius, your mom and your dad must be told immediately that, listen, yeah, you're dealing with a flower energy, you're dealing with a delicate energy. And so this has nothing to do with the how they sustain for themselves, because ironically, someone who is linked to community so greatly, like Aquarius people need community. So there's no way you are linked to community and then you're going to be lazy in community, because they would understand the whole idea of community is I play my part. The trick with an Aquarius is what part do I play, and I don't think there's not a, you know, if you want an Aquarius to find their thing, you gotta inspire them. Because if they're not inspired, they go down the avenue of lazy, 100%. So Aquarius male will sit at home, or like they'd be looking for a job, they'd want a job, they would be in a job, but they're an Aquarius, man, and a job is not their thing. So you can't fit into what everybody else does as an Aquarius energy, male, female. You need to be inspired by something that nobody has done. And that's why, like, if I had an Aquarius child, I would never tell the child what to do. Never. What I would do, in understanding Aquarius and knowing that Aquarius is outside of 9 to 5, outside of predictability of like study, you let an Aquarius be the element that they are born under. Aquarius is air. So allow them to be within the air element. And obviously create an environment where you allow them to say, hey, enough air now. That's a bit too much thinking and wondering, and but allow them to figure things out. And in that air element, place them in places where they can get inspired. Because if they are not inspired, if a Aquarius is not inspired, if they don't feel something move them and they're like, wow, I like what that person did and how it affected the community. They're not a selfish sign. They're very conscious that they would like to they would work very hard for you if you allow them to execute in something that feeds them back. And unfortunately, in a world that is populated with things that only feed the source, it's hard for an Aquarius, just a flippin' Aquarius born today, to suddenly be inspired when there's nothing to be inspired by. This is the same energy they keep when it comes to relationship. Look at them in relationships. They will literally feel like, hey man, unless you bring something to the table, you make me feel something in my solar plexus. I don't know. There's nothing you give me. And it's not just relationships where you feel that way. It's in many other facets of being a human being on this planet. And so the more you understand this Aquarius as like the identity in which you were born in, especially if you have Aquarius stellium, you're going to be able to navigate like your time on earth a lot easier. But you have to understand you first. And by understanding you first, sometimes you don't need to be inspired by the outside, Aquarius. Sometimes you just have to look inside and be very much at peace with what you feel and allow you to inspire you, but be beyond you to find that. And I know that's hard for you because you guys overthink things, overcomplicate things, sometimes are submissive to a fault, especially when leaders like me, you can be watching this video and just be like, oh my word, wow, like you just inspire me and you just this. And I'll even be conscientious in saying, if I talk to an Aquarius, I must be very careful in you not. Don't be dependent on what I say. Still keep your discernment in everything I say, so you practice your own, you know, discernment tool, and don't believe everything. So I hope this makes sense to you, Aquarius. Firstly, I hope it really puts things into perspective, and when you can put it into the relationship perspective, you start realizing that okay, so it's not a me thing. And I really wish that you use this platform and the other videos to really carve a nice framework of what your energy is all about. Like listen to all the other, videos. I take time with you guys. Um Journal it, because journaling is going to be very healthy for you, especially if you're on your own spiritual journey, healing journey. Most of you choose the I'll do it alone as opposed to go join a retreat, because nowadays some of these spiritual retreats that's you find online on social media, yeah, no, you get there and you get disappointed. And I know many Aquarius, they would sign up to these things, and then you sign up, you have a certain level of expectation but a openness, and then the guy's disappointed you, or the guy with the flippin' singing bowl is, it's like, no, I guess this was all looks and feels, but where's the work, where's the real magic? So I know you're cautious, so rather use this inverted way of learning. Go look at all the series, or the episodes. If it resonates with you, journal everything and then correlate it with your life, and then understand what I'm talking about when I say go deeper in yourself. You do really well with meditation. My advice to you, Aquarius, if you were part of my Aquarius bootcamp, I'd literally say don't force meditating during the day. I don't think you are a during the day person. You guys flippin' crash at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So use what you are and how you understand yourself, the connection to the moon. You want to meditate closer to the moon's energy, not the sun's energy. The sun's energy is a little bit harsh for you, I feel. So it will be evident in how you operate day to day. Literally, like an Aquarius is dragging their energy 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, not 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. They're dragging, and then come the evening, there's a little bit more of an energy again. And it's also part of their, like, they have low iron issues, and like women are very anemic, and it can come from either the mom side or dad side, but it's a thing with Aquarius people when I read them. Just be very conscious of that as well, Aquarius, male or female. Be conscious of the blood issue, because that will perpetuate and already, like, agitate the whole idea of you being so tired. So I'm telling you, in general, you tired. The blood issue makes it even worse. And it's because you're signed, as I said in the beginning of this video, you have a sensitive energy. You are not like everyone else. You need to kind of get that in your head so that you can start teaching the communities around you who you are and how to get the best out of you. But if you don't know that about yourself, Aquarius, and you're not going to speak up, your throat chakras about your own truth is very blocked. Yeah, no, then it's going to be difficult. But like I said, man, who knows? If there's a great demand, if I get more than 100 people saying, hey, design a bootcamp for us so we can work, like, we design a bootcamp tailored for 1 month around these specific areas and how to practice. You're not going to execute it at the end of a month, but I'm going to teach you how to practice understanding what these pros to being Aquarius, but also cons to being Aquarius. I think of it as like karma. If you understand the bigger picture, you can play the karmic game. But if you don't know, and you take things personal like you naturally do, Aquarius, yeah, no, then it's going to be very hard. And you're going to say for 7, 11, 12 years, I'm on a spiritual journey. I've been on a spiritual journey. I've been 2026. I've been on a 2041. I've been on a spiritual journey. You gonna continue. Unless you understand the bigger spectrum, you're gonna continue going around in circles, feeling stuck, feeling stuck, feeling stuck, feeling stuck. But if this video resonated with you, Aquarius, let me know. I love reading your comments. And yeah, I look forward to your feedback if you feel like this is your life.